Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by on what is a miserable, wet, cold day. I was hoping to see some sunshine to see how strong it was through that shade netting being taken off. Oh, we'll have to wait. This is a quick bloom update. I wanted to show this. This is a Latoria, and it is, I've forgotten, as usual. It's a primary cross, Polysema cross with Aberrans. And quite honestly, although delicate, those blooms are a little disappointing. But they have a saving grace. Because they hang down, the best bit of the blooms is actually on show, because quite honestly, the back of the blooms are better than the front. Now that's a Latoria trait that you don't get on many other orchids, is the fact that the outside of the blooms are quite patterned. So you see the patterning on the buds before they open. But yeah, from above they're quite attractive. It's an unusual thing, you know. It's as I say, I haven't had my Latorias long, but this is the one well, this isn't a Latoria as such, this is an antelope hybrid. But these canes are still growing, which is good. They're enormous, but as long as they're still growing, they're unlikely to flower. I can't wait for the flowers on that. But that's probably going to be next year now, I would think. This is opened properly now, this Maxillaria arachnitiflora, the right mouthful. These are large blooms, and it's a pity they're not fragrant, because they look like bulbophyllums, but they're not. It is a Maxillaria. The other one's opening now as well, so a couple of blooms on that. Spikes only ever have one bloom on this, so single bloom spikes. So it's a lot of effort for just one bloom. They're quite large, you know, the size of my hand. They're quite large blooms, but the colouring is all in the centre, which doesn't open up to any great extent. A nice deep red in there and bright golden yellow, and then the rest of the blooms are a sort of straw colour. Oh, what else was I going to show? That's gone out of my head now. Oh yes, the Tiny Twinkles opening. Let's get it down. Very, very slow progress on these, and these are tiny. It's all in the name, you know. I mean, the twinkles have quite small blooms anyway, but Tiny Twinkle is even smaller. But they are so delicate. I might actually get the tripod out down the line. I mean, I've got plenty of time. There's stacks of buds still to open. As far as opening buds are concerned, this spike's just started. This one's just opening, but this one's lagging behind. So it's going to be in bloom for some time. But Mr. Slow has finally decided to grace our presence. It's not fully open yet, obviously, but again, it's going to be a large bloom when it opens fully. From memory, these wings, as I call them, because they stick out like wings, will end up being horizontal and fully flat, and then the top will open up as well. But you can see the colours it's going to be, and these are, I don't know whether the camera's picking that up, but they're really hairy. The spotty wings have got hairs all over them. Nice slipper colour and pattern. Yeah, so it's a nice bloom. I've had this one some time, and you know, as usual with my Paphiopedilums, I haven't got much to show for it, but you know, this latest growth has bloomed. That's good enough. But yeah, it's not fully opened yet, so I'll film it in a few days' time when it's fully opened. And the same goes with the Rhynchostylus blooms. They're not fully open yet, so I'll wait a while and then do a sort of update on some blooms. Who knows? My oh, come on, brain! It's early in the day. My Dendrobium phalaenopsis the buds are quite large now, so it's not showing coloration yet, so they're still going to develop a bit, unless it's white, of course, in which case they're the right colour. But that, you know, give it a week or so, that may start to open. So yeah, just a quick video really for this one, Mr. Slow. My other Paphiopedilum with the bud is Mordier. That's not open yet, but again, that shouldn't be too long following on this one. And from my records, last time this bloomed, it lasted about 2.5 months, you know. So okay, it is a single bloom, but you get good value for money. Anyway, it's a miserable day, it's pouring with rain, and unfortunately, I've got other things to do today, so I'll keep this one short. But yeah, I keep these for the plants. I love the leaves. I just love the patterning on the leaves. So even if they only bloom once in a blue moon, I like the plants. I'm certainly not getting any more. The ones I've got are fine. If they survive, they can stay. If they don't, they'll be out. But when they bloom, you know, it's a real bonus. Very attractive. Okay, that was it for today, and I'll see you next time.